Hi, Steve with Brownells here at SHOT Show 2026. I'm in the Rideout Arsenal booth here with, well, Travis Rideout himself.
Yeah,
And Travis, you got something nobody else got here, man.
that's true.
When I saw this in the promos, I thought, yeah, we're going down there.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
So tell us a little bit about this. This is amazing.
All right, this is our Dragon pistol. It's a completely unique and innovative design. It's not like anything else that's out there or has been seen before. So I can walk you a little bit through the details of how it operates
please do.
and how it works.
Please do.
All right, so the first thing that you're going to notice is that this is an extremely low bore axis. So fixed barrel at the very bottom of the chassis, very high beaver tail on the back. So that's going to put that bore right in line with the web of your hand.
Yeah.
So this is currently the lowest bore axis in the industry right now. The other unique thing that you're going to immediately notice is this is a lever delayed blowback operating system. So it doesn't have a slide like a normal pistol. It's got a bolt and a bolt carrier. You got to think this is a rifle system that we scaled down into a pistol. So these two components here, we've got a bolt in the back and a bolt carrier. And these are decoupled components. So they operate through an interaction with a lever in the front there.
Wow.
And the lever is providing that delay opening. And that's how the operation works. So think roller delayed blowback. This is the same operating principle, but using a lever instead of a roller.
How did you come up with that?
Lots of iteration, lots of testing.
Oh, wow. You must have had model after model after model to get it to go smoothly.
Correct. And we do all of the manufacturing, prototyping, everything in-house. So we're able to do quick iterations, testing, redesign, and tuning to get it to operate perfectly.
It's got some really novel features. You got your red dot mounted way down low. I like that. You got open sights as an option.
Yes.
With a channel cut there for the front sight.
Correct.
So if you're not looking right, you're not going to see your front sight. It's got to be, you have your head aligned, which is nice.
Yep. It's primarily used with an optic. We do have the fiber optic sights there. Those are coaxial, so it's quarter height, very low in the window, but they're always there as a backup.
Okay. Is it hard to take down?
It's extremely easy to take down. So we built the pistol as a modular design, and it's all toolless disassembly. You can completely disassemble this pistol without using any tools.
Sweet.
So I can demonstrate a couple of the modular components.
I'd kind of like to learn that myself.
First off, I do want to point out that the optic is mounted on our NROC. That's the non-reciprocating optics carrier. So when you fire this gun, the bolt and the bolt carrier move back and forth.
Right.
The optic stays fixed, so that gives you a fixed sight picture.
And the barrel stays fixed?
Barrel stays fixed as well.
Wow.
But you can still charge the weapon with the optic.
Right.
So think it's like a charging handle in an AR, something like that.
Okay.
But it stays fixed when it's operating.
So this must be a pretty accurate gun.
Very accurate.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So fixed barrel, and also the optics are fixed. Even the front sight stays fixed in the very front of the gun. So always have that long sight radius.
All right. Man.
So I'll demonstrate here. This is our nose piece. These are interchangeable modular pieces. So this is the base flat nose. It's just a quick release, and there's a tri-lug on the end of the barrel. So this allows us to change it out very quickly.
Did not see that coming.
The compensator. So we have a compensator that you can put on there.
Nice.
You just switch back and forth. So we have the flat, the compensator. We also have threaded noses. So you can mount the suppressors you already own on a nose and then mount them to the gun with a tri-lug.
That's a nice touch. And you've got a stationary barrel, so you don't need a Nielsen device.
Correct. No device required.
Yeah.
Yep. Another modular thing, because everybody has different hands, different grips and preferences, things like the back strap, the grip, those textures, colors, and profiles, also modular and toolless. So this back strap just pops right off the back with a latch, the back strap. So you can change this out for things like our thin back strap here. This one's in a different color, but you get the idea here. So it completely changes the feel of the gun for different hands. And when you order the gun, you can get different textures, different colors obviously, but things like the finger swell, with or without.
Okay.
You build the gun up on our website to fit your preference and what you want to use it for.
What's the magazine capacity on it?
So we decided to use Springfield Echelon magazine.
Good choice.
So non-proprietary, very reliable magazine. They come from Springfield factory in 20 and 17, as well as 15 and 10 if you're in a capacity restricted state.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, I've seen a lot of designs come out with proprietary magazines that, you know, the magazine manufacturer, something happened during the way and it delayed production and they got behind in the money problems.
Right.
Smart move.
Yeah, we wanted to pick something that was in current production,
Yeah.
was a new design, and was pretty much universally available. So no matter where you are, you're going to be able to get these mags.
Yeah, that puts you ahead of the game already.
Yeah.
All right, show us how it breaks down, because
I can do that.
I am
Yep.
waiting to see that.
All right, so we'll do a full breakdown here of the gun. I'm going to start up at the top. We'll take the top off
Okay.
first, and then we'll do the lower.
Right, because I have no idea where to start here.
Okay, so the first thing is the nose, which I already demonstrated. So you've got that quick release there. Rotate for the tri-lug, takes the nose off. Now, if I lowered the bolt, we now have access to the takedown lever on the front of the bolt carrier.
Takedown lever.
Yep. So I push that down and unlocks that bolt carrier from the bolt. So now we've got our bolt carrier off the gun. Now I can go ahead and remove the recoil guide rod and recoil springs.
Right.
Now I can tip the bolt out top of the gun, so bolt comes out. Completely mechanical design, no gas piston here or anything. Now the bolt is what keeps that end rock on the chassis from coming off. So I can just slide that off the back of the chassis. So we're going to have different footprints of these for different optics. So you can run different optics and you can rapidly switch between the different ones that you have. Hold 0 when you remove it. The next thing is pulling up on this barrel catch on the front here.
That lets you pop the barrel up.
Correct. So barrel catch up on the front. And then I'm just going to slide this barrel out the front of the chassis. So it's a completely fixed barrel. It runs in rails in the chassis.
Man.
So that's also an interchangeable piece, serviceable piece.
Okay.
And you don't have to go to a gunsmith for this. You can do this kind of stuff at home. So that's the entire top, the operating system.
Not much left in there right now.
Not much left. So we've got the lower assembly. This is all aluminum. First thing you do to take this part apart is you remove that back strap with that quick release on the inside. So back strap rotates off.
Right.
Now we can do things like remove the mag funnel. You can run the gun with or without the funnel, and there's going to be different versions of these as well. Now you're left with the chassis and grip. Grip slides off the back of the chassis, just like that. On the top of the grip, we've got our bolt release. These come in different profiles as well to fit your preference on the hand and
That
the
was
height.
just sitting in there.
It just sets in there.
Oh, man.
Yep. So that leaves us with our chassis and our fire control group. So the trigger guard itself holds all of the
Look at
operating
this.
components.
And you got the feed ramp on there.
Yep, so sear, disconnector, mag catch, mag release, it's all in there.
Wow.
And another unique feature about this gun is because the sear is located directly behind the trigger, the trigger safety not only blocks movement of the trigger, it mechanically blocks the sear as well.
Okay.
So the trigger safety is the drop safe.
Okay.
So this is the fire control group. It is the registered part of the weapon. This is the part that's registered per ATF. This is the firearm. All of the other components are just parts and pieces.
Yeah.
So if you want to order different parts in the future, we can ship them directly to the customer.
Totally modular.
Yep, totally modular.
Wow. Where actually is the firing pin in this thing?
So the firing pin lives up in the bolt.
Yeah.
This is a linear hammer system. For the show, we have no firing pins for safety.
Of course.
It works similar to a striker, but it's not. A linear hammer is offset from the breech. So because the breech is so low in the gun, and we have such a high grip, the hammer actually rides above your hands.
Okay.
And there's an offset to get down to the breech for the firing pin.
So it's when you cycle the slide, or whatever you want to call it, it's fully cocked.
Correct.
So you can get a nice trigger pull on it too.
Yep.
Because you've just got a sear.
Correct.
Wow. So you've pretty much taken every nice feature you can think of and slammed it into this thing.
Yes, that was the intent.
Yes. That's amazing. And Travis, I can't thank you enough. This has been quite an education. I thought I'd seen it all in guns.
Yeah.
Never seen anything like this.
Yeah, we're trying to shake up the industry.
Not even close.
Yep.
You're going to shake it up.
All right.
So, hope you guys are impressed. I sure am. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and we'll bring you more content from SHOT Show 2026.